I was already on the fruitarian path, but I was struggling. So this is why I started the watermelon. You know, through doing a lot of shadow work, I discovered that I had some real addictions to some of the things I was eating. And because of these addictions, I couldn't eat the way I wanted to eat. I kept going back, eating shit I shouldn't have been eating. And so after, you know, these things were discovered, I discovered why I had these addictions. You know, I discovered the root cause of all addictions. And, you know, upon discovering these things, I decided to, you know, just eat nothing but watermelon as a means to breaking these addictions, denying myself the pleasures that I was getting from eating all these other things that I shouldn't have been eating. So that's why I started. That's a bonus. I know you didn't ask for that. I started on May 13th. So May 13th, 2023 to October 21st, 2023. That was the time period in which I ate nothing but watermelon for 160 days. Now, you know, if you try to do the math, it's not going to add up because I did a lot of fasting in that period of time too. You know, I did some 24-hour dry fasts. I did 48-hour dry fasts. I also did a lot of just intermittent dry fasting, 12 hours, 16, 18 hours, you know. So, but that's the period that I went from May 13th to October 21st, 2023. And so why did I stop? Well, I stopped because I couldn't get watermelon anymore. You know, watermelon season was over. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. You know, we have winter. It gets cold, you know, and I was already getting watermelon past the season because I met a farmer that had a farm in the city of Cleveland, in the hood, in the ghetto, like a real farm. And he was growing watermelon, but he was fucking taxing, you know, and I wanted to stay on the journey as long as possible. So I was paying for these watermelon. You know, I was paying a ridiculous amount of money for these watermelon. And one thing I liked about it is that they didn't use any chemicals of any kind to grow these watermelon, you know, and just being able to go and see the watermelon growing myself, be able to pick the watermelon myself, you know, but I was still paying just a dumbass amount of money for these watermelon. And I won't be doing that again. But I did it because I was really trying to stretch this out, you know, as long as I could go, because I didn't want to stop. And so I got a couple yellow watermelon from him. I got moon and star watermelon from him, and which I had never had a moon and star watermelon before. And, you know, I went as long as I could, you know. The watermelon I started getting from him started being bad, you know. So that was it. I couldn't go any further. And it was an incredible journey. It was an amazing journey. It was just, I learned so much, like so much truth was revealed to me, you know, during that journey about how we're supposed to eat, what hunger really is and what hunger isn't. And when we think we're hungry, what is the body really asking for? The addictions that I went into this with, I was freed from the very first day. And, you know, that's the only reason I was able to do 160 days eating nothing but watermelon so effortlessly. Like, I didn't struggle. There was no temptation. I didn't want anything else. I didn't think about eating anything else, not even eating other fruits. Like, it was a really incredible experience. And it just, you know, I got to experience life for the first time without having any addictions at all. You know, because prior to the watermelon, my addictions were telling me what to eat and when to eat and how much to eat and to overeat. You know, I was never in control. You know, and through this watermelon experience, I was set free. And for the first time, like in my life, after being here on this earth for 52 years. I'm the one deciding what I'm going to eat, when I'm going to eat, how much I'm going to eat. And what it did was it empowered me to live this fruitarian lifestyle, you know, and be consistent. You know, in this world, you know, we live in a world full of temptation, and temptation is insane. Like, I just got some junk mail today. Like, every time, you know, there's some type of piece of advertisement on the outside, and then all the rest of the junk mail or even mail that I need is on the inside. But when you factor in that pizza is the most addictive product on the planet, and I just don't think that's a coincidence that they, you know, wrap the mail like that every single fucking time. Like, how do you live this life when everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, you know, you're seeing restaurants, places that you used to go, places that you still love, the way what they sell tastes, places that you have so many memories tied to. You know, it's everywhere. But at the same time, I've reached a frequency where I'm not tempted by any of it. I'm surrounded by it, and yet I'm not tempted. And that's what this watermelon experience did for me, like right in the beginning. You know, it empowered me to eat nothing but fruit in this world where no one's eating fruit. It's empowered me to do what seemed to be the impossible. And it just goes to show, you know, the power that's working in me. Because unless you've tried this lifestyle, you can't even imagine, you know, the challenges you face. You don't even understand how addicted you are to these products that are not even food. So, you know, I'm getting off track, but that's, you know, that's what it was. That's what it is. That's, you know, why I, you know, started back on other fruits. And that's when I switched. It was October 21st, 2023. And I switched because I couldn't get watermelon anymore. So I hope, you know, that answered your question. I feel like I did and gave you a little extra, but I appreciate the question. You know, thanks for asking. And if anyone would like to see a video, you know, of me, you know, addressing a particular topic, you know, leave it in the comments, you know, and if I feel like I'm qualified to talk about it, then I'll make a video about it.